Welcome everyone to HFN. Today is November the 1st, 2019. We're going to go back and recall some information about Peter Schiff. He did a podcast right there on your screen, December 28th, 2018, episode 430. The Santa Claus rally came just the same. This is where the market in the Dow, the S&P 500, as well as the NASDAQ saw a massive move higher in price. And it was right there on December 28, 2018, beginning half of 2019. Now, it's been several months since then, and the market today has made all-time highs in the S&P 500, as well as the Dow and the NASDAQ, very close to making all-time highs. I want you to listen to a very small segment that he stated on this episode about the bear market that we are supposedly be in. At what point do you realize that you're wrong in your assessment and say, well, great, the market is not as bad as what I thought it was, and we can continue to see higher prices? See, that's what a realistic, sound mind individual would think, but not in Peter Schiff's case. He continues to go down this bear market territory. We're going to have a financial collapse. The depression is going to happen. Gold is going to shoot higher. Stocks are going to crash. Bonds are going to crash. The US dollar is going to crash. But here we are, almost a year later, and the market is making all-time highs. This has to be one of the worst analysts, economists in the world. It's cool for you to say that the market is going to go one way and then it doesn't. But for you to continually say that we're going to enter a bear market, or we're going to hit a depression, or, financial calamity is going to happen to us. And here we are, and we're still seeing record highs in the stock market, and the market and the economy is still chugging along. You got to ask yourself the question, should I be listening to Peter Schiff? So let's play this back. Listen to what he said. And then we'll look at the price chart and see precisely why the market moved higher. So let's take a listen first.
As I said on several podcasts before, the most spectacular rallies generally occur during bear markets. Now, sometimes they occur at the peak of a bull market, kind of in the blow-off phase, but they are very typical in a bear market to get a sharp rally. And the purpose of these rallies is to raise a false sense of confidence, of complacency, to keep the frogs in the pan, as the water boils, getting people to have hope that the market has bottomed. And in fact, that's exactly what's happened. If you look at the conventional coverage in the financial media, lots of people now believe that the bull market is over. In fact, a lot of people are now saying that, it wasn't even a bear market, because technically the S&P closed 19.99 or something below its peak close. So we avoided a bear market. So it's still a bull market. Yep, it's wishful thinking. Hope springs eternal. Nowhere is that statement more true than in a bear market. But that is what we have, a bear market. And, to me, if you look at the charts, this rally did nothing. In fact, this was the only up week for the month of December. And it's still the worst December since 1931, including the rally that we had this week. I think one of the catalysts for that.
So there you are. He continued to say that this was a bear market. And I'm going to show you the chart while I talk. And don't forget that this was recorded December 28, 2018. Okay. So this is the Dow. And I zoomed in right here on that December 28th day. And you can see that the market did make a massive move to the downside, right? Right here. Let me zoom in real close. December 26th, 2018 is where we got that massive move in the Dow that he is talking about. And then you got it once again on January 4th, 2019. And that was the bottom. So Peter Schiff, you got to come correct and understand and acknowledge that that was the bottom in the market. Because when I zoom out, you can see that the market continually went up. So that was the bottom. And the market continues to show and inflect to us that weakness is not present. When I switch it over to a weekly time frame, you can see right here that the market closed at the top of the price bar. There's not a lot of weakness coming into the market right now, even in the Dow. Yes, we are hitting some resistance, but all in all, the market doesn't look to be ready to move to the downside. So even back in 2019, where the market saw the massive volume and massive spread, you should have known that, yeah, we might have found the bottom. And this is not a bear market. We went through the whole year of 2019, and Peter Schiff continually on his podcast, on the interviews that he does on television, continues to regurgitate the same thing, and it never pans out. He cries wolf so many times that he loses his credibility whenever he opens his mouth. You have to keep your eyes on the price chart. Don't swallow your knowledge and understanding from other people based off some credentials that they say they hold. The knowledge comes from the price chart, and that's what we're here for. We're here to show you that even in Peter K's situation, that even in his position, he is continually wrong in his presumptions and his assessment of the economy, and as well as the stock market. So I just wanted to come in and give you all this throwback of Peter Schiff stating that we were entering a bear market in the beginning of 2019, and here we are at the end of 2019, and these markets are close to making all-time highs, or even in the S&P 500's case, did make all-time highs. Question yourself and always make sure who you listen to and their credibility is always checked by the price charts. Make sure y'all maintain profitability. And again, don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our Twitter page, as well as on our website, hughfinancial.com. You all will get all of our information there, because from our standpoint, that's what we rely on. Is strictly the price charts. And if anyone is coming incorrect, understand that we will correct them by the price charts. So make sure y'all maintain your profitability. And as always, I will see y'all later.